Hi,
Kerr.
nice to see you. It's been a while. Um, Klay Thompson used to be the Warriors' Iron Man, never missing a game, and that hasn't been the case for the past 2 seasons. So, how special is it, or important is it, that Andrew Wiggins is that guy, that he hasn't missed a single game this season?
Yeah, it's so valuable to have someone who you know you can count on every single night to play big minutes and to guard one of the opposing team's best players. Yeah, Clay's been that guy for many years, and now Andrew the same thing. So what I love to think about is next year, having both guys, in that role, two guys you can count on to be there night in and night out. Because I think that's what's going to be the case with Clay, and so we start thinking about that. It gets pretty exciting, but we got to take care of this year first. Wiggs was amazing. 17 for 23. He hit that huge three late. But that's what I liked, was that guys were just, stepping up and taking the big shots that were there and knocking them down. And then, to hold them to 18 points in the fourth quarter was really impressive too. That's a great offensive team. They've got shooting everywhere, very difficult to guard. So just a hell of an effort all in all.
Draymond, you said what has Wiggins shown you this season?
He's answering the bell. Defensively, offensively. Tonight, man, he was incredible, and you could see it from the beginning. He was attacking. He was getting offensive rebounds, hitting jump shots, getting into the paint, posts. Like, he scored every way you possibly can tonight. So, he's continued to grow. And, it's been great to watch, his growth. A guy who a lot of people had written off in his career and just kind of say, oh, he'll get his 20 points and that's it. He's really stepped up to the challenge. Like I said, he carried us tonight, and, that was huge.
Kent, how impressive is it to see a guy such as Andrew Wiggins just be so consistent throughout the year and then also just be able to take over a game when he needs to, like he did tonight?
He's a special talent. I remember I was in Atlanta and I played him, and gave me 33 and I fouled out, surprisingly. But dude can go. I've always been a fan of his. And, he's starting to get his feet wet. Came here super late last year, I think, and now he's, figuring it out. Like I said, it's just something you got to figure out. And once the game slows down for you, you start seeing the pictures, you're able to take advantage. So 17 for 23 here, that's pretty stout.
How hard is it on your guys' bodies Wiggins hasn't missed a game all season. Just what physical toll does that take?
Yeah, it's at this point it's going to be more mental than physical. I think with the way the season's gone, the quick turnarounds. Luckily, we have a couple of days in between games here, so we'll be able to get a little bit of it back. But it's just in between the years. You're just pushing through. There's a certain point in your workouts where, even in the summer, you're not even training your body anymore. So it's just, in between the years, can you stay locked in? Can you stay disciplined? And, that's kind of the carryover into a basketball game. When you're in the weight room, it's not, you're not, you're doing stuff for form, but, there are days, your hell week where you're just pushing through, and your body's just going, the mind, the body follows the mind, and it's just about who won it more at the end of the day, and I think that's what it's going to come down to here in a couple weeks.
Andrew, not only have you played in every single game this season, but you've only scored single digits just 2 times. So just what type of toll does that take physically, emotionally, mentally, just to have the kind of season that you're having?
I try to prepare myself for the games, the the moments being banged up. I try to get treatment, take care of my body, eat right, and they have a good staff on this team, to help take care of my body. that allows me to play, every game. So.
Andrew, do you think this is the most comfortable and best ball you've played so far in your career?
It's been good. It's been good. I'm still learning, still getting better. Playing alongside, Steph, Dre, and Bays, KO. A lot of guys that can do a lot on the floor. So like I said, I'm still learning, getting better. Still figuring it out. And hopefully I have a lot more to give.
Ben Ross from the San Francisco Examiner. Andrew, it seemed like you were really aggressive offensively right from the start tonight. Was that sort of your mindset? And, at what point did you really feel like you had it going on that end of the floor?
Yeah, I came out trying to be aggressive. I feel like that's what, everyone wants me to do. And that's what I'm trying to do on both sides of the floor.
And you guys earlier this season had a lot of games which you lost that were close. Some games got blown out. You've had a lot of injuries to deal with. And here you guys are now in the last week of the season with games on the line, and you beat the number 1 and number 2 teams in the NBA. What does it say about what this team has developed over these last 4 or 5 months?
Just the growth. We're a totally different team now than we were at the beginning of the year. And I feel like we're only getting better. We're gelling at the perfect time, like I said, when these games matter. And I feel like even the young guys, have grown up. Even someone like Jordan Poole, he's huge for us. Coming off the bench and doing what he does. Scoring the ball. Creating playmaking. Having someone like that on your team, gives us a great push.
And where does it come from tonight? You guys are coming on the back-to-back. You just played Utah last night, and Phoenix didn't play at all yesterday. Yet in the fourth quarter with the game on the line, you guys held in the 33% shooting on defense. What does it say about finding that defense at that point of the game against a team that was rested?
Oh, yeah, we really locked in. We locked in defensively, that last quarter. We wanted this game. We need it. Every game is so important for us right now. So we're fighting like hell to, get to that spot we want to stay in.
Thank you. All right, Steph will be up here shortly.